All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Ascension Outdoors. I'm Lyle Johnson.
I'm Goosie, guys.
From South Louisiana, I guess I should explain. Looks like the kind of home for my kind of man. We were fishing in bayou streams and dreaming from dream to dream, flipping on what Mama Nature stored. Yeah, you won't believe the things I saw on old Lake Marapon. Mama Nature, you're gonna drive us all insane. For the rustle of their wings in that cold December wind brings me back to the banks of Marapon.
Ascension Outdoors is brought to you by Lane's Jewelry and Design along New River in Gonzales. Hutch's Ace Hardware, your Gravely dealer in Dutchtown. Harry Robert Insurance Agency, an independent agent in Gonzales. And Snow's Seafood and Steakhouse, serving Gonzales since 1971. All right, folks, we got a special guest with us tonight, Mr. Sean Robbins from the Louisiana Sportsman's Coalition. And Sean, you know, there's a lot of things been going on about fishing and water problems and posted, and you know, maybe not everybody out there is well educated on it. And I mean, if you fish a lot, you know, especially if you go down the coastal area. So why don't you explain a little bit about what the problem is and why the organization was founded?
So the current problem started in 1992. The state turned over all of the water bottoms to private landowners. And landowners didn't do initially what they're doing now, but they've gotten to the point where they're starting to run people out of areas. They are starting to gate canals, and they are starting to get local sheriff's office, justice of peace, and those types of folks to write trespassing tickets. And Louisiana Sportsman's Coalition was formed in March of 2016, and our goal is to promote the public waterways, to keep all of these waterways public for all of our children and our children's children's use in the future.
Let me ask you this. At this present time, what's a few of the things that's going on with the present situation at this present time?
So right now we're working with a legislator, Representative Chuck Gisclair has promised us that he's going to file a study resolution next year. And in conjunction with that, Jack Monisset, who's the Secretary of Wildlife and Fisheries, has committed some legal resources to form a committee to study feasibility and help Truck get the information that he needs in order to write a proper bill that has a chance of making it out of committee.
Right. So, like you said, it started in March 2016. There's been a lot of bumps in the road, haven't they, trying to get folks involved, but really which direction to go, you know, because I can remember a couple of horror stories of people. I can remember one of the charter captains you and I both know, and a grandmother and a grandson that were traumatized by a sheriff or a thing like that. So how serious is it?
It's very serious right now. There's been several trespassing tickets written. There have been threats on jobs. There have been issues where one fellow who was a leasee of a landowner and his quote-unquote enforcer got in another fellow's boat because he wanted him to leave, and a fight ensued. And our fear is that one of these days this is going to come to a real head, and somebody's going to get even more seriously hurt or maybe even killed over it.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there that feel that we don't have access to the water. I mean, there's a ton of us. Everybody feels that way for the most part. So what we need to know is how can people get involved? What do they need? First thing, they need to join your organization, by all means. Then from that point there, what do they need to do? Because that's just putting up that $20 fee right there to join the organization. They need to have their voices be heard. So let's give a little insight on that subject there if you can.
So if everybody in the public can visit our website, it's www.louisianasportsmanscoalition.com. You can do a Google search for it and find it. And one of the first tabs on there is a tab to contact your legislators. If you click on that, it brings you to a page that has information and bullet points that you can include in a letter or an email to your legislator. It also has links on it which allow you to go to a state government site that will help you find out who your legislator is based on your home address. The other thing you can do is join the organization or make a contribution, because we are outside of the stuff that the legislator is doing for us and the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries has acknowledged that they'll do for us. We're also working with a private firm that does lobbying, and we're having them study the feasibility of writing legislation for us. And if they think they can be successful at it, they're going to give us a proposal on how much it would cost to do that. So when that time comes around, we're going to need funds to pay for that if it comes to it.
And like a great plan.
The problem, the issue was legislatively caused, and so it has to be legislatively resolved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just like a bunch of people can sign a petition and they're going to stop doing what they're doing.
That is correct. And in fact, in '05, there were a group of fishermen in North Louisiana that fought this based on current law. It went all the way to Louisiana Supreme Court. They ruled in favor of the landowners. U.S. Supreme Court refused to hear the case, said it was a state issue. So that kind of tells us that we cannot fight this as the public based on current law.
Right.
We have to do it legislatively. A court case isn't going to solve this.
Right. Well, look, that's a lot of good information you gave us, and I'm going to tell you, you know, there's nothing breaks my heart any worse than seeing a posted sign on a natural waterway. You know, private canals, that's kind of another issue. That's maybe for another day, and maybe even be solved now. But a place where people could drive a boat on natural waterways that was been there since the beginning of time, to not be able to do that anymore, it's heartbreaking to me. So, Sean, we appreciate you coming on, man, and giving us this information. And folks, look, you think this ain't serious? It's going to get worse before it gets better if something don't get done.
It's coming to a place near you.
That's right. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're here this morning with Captain Eddie Berthelot of Spots and Specs. We're down here, media day for the Golden Medal Tarpon Rodeo, which is coming up July 6th through the 8th. And man, you're going to take us out for some speckled trout action today?
We're going to go try to fish some large speckled trout with some live croakers and live shrimp. We're going to do a little Carolina rigging. We're going to also do a little bit of top fishing.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the kind of action you can expect to have when you come down here to fish the Golden Medal Fourchon Rodeo. I tell you what, right now we're very fortunate. There's big storms to the north of us. There's no wind down here at all right now. Let's hope that keeps up where we can get in that surf and fish that surf.
That's right.
But Grand Isle, Fourchon's a big area now, so you can cover a lot of area. If the surf is rough, there's plenty of other land to fish down here, including off the road if you come down to fish the rodeo, y'all. And there's a lot of things at that rodeo to look at under the tent. There's a lot of things for the children to do. That's a big push of theirs. Matter of fact, the main reason the funds they create from the rodeo go out to scholarships for children. That's a great thing that they do.
Yeah, we saw them give away a couple checks last night.
Did.
One for $4,000, one for $2,000 to a couple of well-deserving South Fourchon School seniors from college, and that's really what the rodeo is all about. And you know, you'll get to see us catch a few fish today, and weather is good for the guys that's going offshore. So I'm sure we're going to see some snapper when we get back. So let's head out on the water and see what's happening.
Hope the next time we see y'all taking off the big speckled trout.
That's right. Big trout. Pound a quarter.
Finally found one, huh?
Look, that's what they look like. That's what we're fishing for.
that's broke.
Rope on the bottom.
Bring the fish.
Nice little yellowmouth. Pound and a quarter. That's what we're fishing for this morning. That's what we'll be fishing for the Gold Medal Tournament Rodeo, July 6th through the 8th.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Thanks with the net, Dad.
Thank you, bro.
Take a photo, bro.
Way to go, gal.
Good. Finally get one. Nice one.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's a pretty neat spot right here. Captain Eddie was telling me a while ago to Gulf, right back behind y'all, yeah. Is washed out right there. Looks like a good spot in this flat right here, like the beach is washed out into the Gulf right there behind us. That was on a shrimp, right?
Yes,
Good.
on a shrimp.
Got anything to him?
Like a little bit of trout.
Y'all need a video on the phone. Okay.
You need the box? Oh, quick release program.
You got tired of taking them off my hand, huh?
That's right.
Okay.
Trying to get them smart enough, they start taking themselves off the hook. Let me fall in the boat first. That's all right, son.
Way to go, Cap.
That's about as school is.
Yeah. The future.
School is fun. They make me.
All right, folks, we're going to give it another run here. I'm with Mr. Howie Guidry and Annette Guidry. We've been together all day long, you and I. Howie's been working somewhere. Anyway, he is the admiral of the Golden Medal Fourchon Rodeo. Now, we done went out once today, and we caught a mess of fish. But we had a couple of incidents happen. Our guide, excellent fishing guide, Mr. Eddie Berthelot, his trolling motor gave out on us in the surf, which was really wanting to catch some fish up against the beach in the surf. Then our cameraman, believe it or not, this is a tip of the day. Don't wear false teeth when you go offshore fishing, because you get seasick, and if you do have to throw up, you need to take your teeth out first. So we had a little incident there where we lost a set of false teeth. So we're about $3,000 in the hole, maybe more than that, I guess, when it comes to catching fish today. Anyway, we're very fortunate for the day. The weather really was supposed to not be as good as it has been. And like I say, we caught a mess of specks this morning. And we're trying to get out. Right now, we're going to do a little bit more fishing this evening. Howard, what we're going to try to do this evening?
We're going to try to go out to the beach and get a couple of speckled trout, and then we'll go into the orchard and get some redfish.
We're going to go back to the beach and try specks again?
I think we'll try the beach. I think it'll be calm.
Yeah. It doesn't calm down a whole lot.
The wind died down.
Yeah, it died down a whole lot. So anyway, y'all, hopefully next time you see us, we'll be unhooking a nice speckled trout like you saw this morning from the store.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Redfish.
Way to go, guys.
Come on now, look at that.
See,
Oh, that's
See,
a nice
this
one
is-
too.
this is my hole.
You were right about
The grandkids call me honey. This is my honey hole.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Good redfish.
That's what we're talking about.
Got one right here.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got him. Rat red. Come on, dude. He's a rat red. What is
Well,
it?
bro,
Yeah.
what's it like here, bro?
Well, so far,
Does it
actually
feel
pretty
good?
We ain't been here for about 2 minutes and they caught 2 redfish. Of course, the one Annette caught about 3 times bigger than mine. I'm looking for one, particularly with that red tag, that CCA star tag, you know, probably in the Grand Isle Fourchon area, y'all. Another reason to come down here and fish this rodeo and fish this area is because we was with Rad Thrasher from CCA. They probably, in this area, Grand Isle Fourchon probably turned loose at least 20 of them tag redfish. At least that many in this area for sure. So your chance of catching one here is pretty high. I can promise you that.
We're gonna see that fish? Yeah, there you go.
Come on, baby. I need to catch it. So you caught the big one, left the little one for me.
Yeah, I left that little one for you. Just so you could get the feel of what it's
Yeah, you're right.
This is what the Golden Meadow Fourchon Topper and Rodeo is talking about.
That's right.
Redfish in the marsh.
Nothing better.
Come on and have a good time with us at the Fourchon Golden Meadow Topper and Rodeo. July the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
There he is.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pulling that drag, baby. Pulling that drag.
A lot of drag, that fish.
Yeah.
Don't horse them too bad.
Trying not to, but I don't want to get them mangroves back there. Oh, that thing's full. Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of the mangroves. I about got that covered.
That's a good
Now it's just, oh, he is a good fish. Lyle said, he said, well, it's 2 good casts there. Somebody ought to get your fish on that. Here you come, Howie.
Bring them on. Bring them on. Oh, that's a good red.
That's a nice one.
Bring them on. Get his head up.
He's about ready to go.
Easy, easy now. Easy.
Now we in competition. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one there.
Yeah, right.
We're just catching the reds. Then he don't fall in the water.
Yeah.
Don't let him go in the
I
water.
can say he's caught now. All right, Ascension Parish. You know, there's more to fishing than fishing down here at the rodeo, too. We pride ourselves in Ascension Parish as being the best jambalaya cooks in the world, and y'all are. I can promise you that. But you know, down here we have King of the Catch competition also in the Golden Meadow Fourchon Rodeo. It's King of the Catch competition for, then you got to cook seafood. So, I don't know, maybe some of y'all have been entering into that competition in the last few years, but if not, I guarantee y'all can come down there and give anybody a run for the money. I know people from Ascension and Livingston and East Baton Rouge, very good cooks. Pretty fish right there. Yeah, I see him over there. There's one tailing right there. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, right there. See him tailing? One of y'all to catch that fish. Oh, he's cutting it up now. Yeah, he's right there.
Maybe. No.
Hello.
No.
Yeah, babe.
Speck.
Oh, yeah. Done, man. Oh, that's a good try.
Yeah, it's a speck. Uh-huh.
We'll keep that one. We'll keep the speck.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it ain't hard here. I bet it is.
Oh, no, that ain't no hard end.
I think it's a speck. It is a speck. Nice one. Pretty.
I don't
Put him in the net.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Those big specks.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it was. He fought good.
Another
That
nice.
might be a big speck.
It could be.
Shaking his head.
Need to-
Shaking his head like he was a trout.
He's a good one.
You found the big one.
Found something.
Found it.
Oh, yeah. Don't horse him. Get him in the boat.
You found the big one.
Get him in the boat.
You got the keeper.
Get him in the boat. Don't horse him. Let him get tired.
Yeah, right.
You all right? Oh, yeah. All right. Bring his head around here, that loud. Oh, yeah. We got to keep him.
Yes.
Fine.
Nice fish.
He's croaking like his croaking family, man. They all got that thing in it. One more for the box, bro.
Is it big?
Well, it might be.
Let's see.
Let me out your way.
You know, you're right. Let's see what he is before I jump in. He's a red?
He'll be close.
He'll be close to keeping.
Yeah. That's another trout there. That's one you got too, Howard?
Yep.
Sure is. You got one too, huh?
Double trout.
In the honey hole.
Talk about it. Good job, y'all.
In the honey hole.
Oh my
my
God, what is it?
What is it? That's a big one.
That's a big old something. We're gonna see it in a minute.
A big something.
I don't know what it is.
A big old drum.
Let him work.
You got more than you can handle now.
I thought he was just playing. It was a little catfish.
That's a big fish. Whatever it is.
Let it go down. Just hold it.
What is it?
That's a red fish.
It's probably a big drum. I think
Bull
that's what
red.
it is.
No.
It's probably a releaser. I think it's a drum. It's a haul cell.
Come around. Don't let it down.
He might be fixing to figure out he's hooked.
Yeah.
It's pulling out that.
Let me loosen the
Yeah,
drag a
you
little bit more.
better loosen the drag a little bit. Go,
That's
big
what
old
it is.
drum. Big old drum.
Who's gonna be tagged first? You or the fish?
It's in that other bag.
I have one in my-
I got one in a bag.
Look at that thing.
I'd say that's the big one of the day.
Yep, you caught the big fish of the day.
Biggest one.
Guarantee you that.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely caught the biggest fish of the day.
Good fight.
All right, folks, I tell you what, kind of took us a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, but we pulled it off. And look, I'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to Howie and Annette Guidry. You know, they really came through at the end. And
Yeah, right,
took us back fishing for the second time after we had a few little struggles. And
right. Ended up being a very, very successful trip. Great group of people.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
we
very
had a
good
great
people.
time. Hey, other special thanks goes to Port Fourchon, Port Authority for their use of their building and everything. That's a bunch of great people as well.
No doubt. This is a pleasure to come down for this event every year.
Yeah,
really
the
is.
Golden Meadow Talking Rodeo has been something we participated since about 45 years ago with Doc Kennedy, and so it's always fun to come down here. All right, we're going to kind of switch gears to some freshwater right here. This first photo I got right here is Adam and Kurt Cook. They're holding 4 of the bass they caught fishing out of Bayou Black and on a crankbait. Where they was fishing at and caught these fish, I don't know exactly where they were, but now the lilies are so bad you can't even get in there anymore.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, the water rising and all that.
But there's going to be a whole lot of fish caught down there this year when that water goes down, when the chaparral drops out, because that kind of falls out with it.
It's been high for a long time.
It's been high for a while, and come July or so, there's going to be some fish caught down there.
That's right.
No
Good
doubt.
catch, fellas. Appreciate the picture, too.
Speaking of good catches, this is a nice mess of catfish and a few panfish. I see a couple cycle. They look like a chinkapin maybe scattered in there. We'll call it by Andrew, Touye, and Brian Big. I hope I don't blow that name too bad. In Lake Palua, using night crawlers fishing in the trees. And looked like a mess of channels and eel cats and blue cats. And I fish Lake Palua a good bit myself. Sometimes off the bank by them rocks, you can catch a lot of fish over there by that park area. And that's a nice mess of fish right there, though. That's typical Lake Palua mess of fish right there. Good catch, y'all.
All right, next picture I got here is Case DeLong picture with an 8-point buck he shot with a 12 gauge using buckshot. They hunting with dogs and jumped and ran the deer right to him. He shot 3 times. Killed an Ascension Parish running dogs. Tyler Murphy and one of the dogs is posing with him in the picture. Young man killed a nice little 8-point, man.
Yeah, swamp buck.
Yeah, he got a little bit better luck hunting with dogs than I do. So
Yeah.
Congratulations,
That's
Case.
another story there, yeah.
That's a nice deer, man. Beautiful picture too with the dog.
Swamp bucks and deer dogs go hand in hand.
That's right.
Kind of like the redfish and rocks deal.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
no
right.
doubt. No doubt. Congratulations. Here's a swamp buck right here, really. With Thad Bello killed this nice 8-point January 20th. That's close to the end of the season right there in Sorrento. Buck weighed 134 pounds, and Thad was using this TC in-car pistol, a 7mm weight. Made a 160-yard shot with that firearm right there that you see laid across that buck's neck and shoulder. Thad's a real good shot.
Right.
He's a very good shot.
Yeah.
He shoots a lot. He does a lot of shooting training through the 4-H program with our shooting sports program.
Right.
He's a very good shot, and congratulations, Thad.
All right, next picture I got right here is B.J. DeLone. He caught this nice mess of catfish and a few brim out of Bayou Black, April 29th, using night crawlers, tight line on the bottom.
Yeah.
No cork here, but that's another nice mess of fish, and he got some pretty good sized brim in there as well. You know, Bayou Black, man, that's a hot spot.
Oh, that's a good spot. No
Yes,
doubt.
it's got to be pretty messed up to not catch
Right.
fish there. It's just about all the time.
And you know, catfishing, look, catfishing is a blast. There's many catfish caught. There's probably more catfish ate more than any other fish, no doubt.
Right.
One thing good about catfishing, when you have a lot of rain and everything else is messed up,
That's
that turns
something
them
to
on.
do. That's
They
right.
love that. That turns them on right there. Michael Brown Sr. and Michael Brown Jr. kept 24 brim and a goggle eye fishing in Pit A Met during the Easter break. Fish caught on worm on the cork, chartreuse, green jig, and I'm glad to see our fishing came back in that area right there, Pit A Met area, Blonde River area, and it's doing very well.
All right, last picture I got right here is somebody probably a lot of us know, Laverne Bourgeois and Alan Allred. They were hunting together in Ozark County, Mississippi. Laverne killed his turkey on May 5th with 1-inch spurs and a 10.5-inch beard, and Alan killed his the next day. Alan called that gobbler up for Laverne on May 6th, had an 1.25-inch spurs with a 10.5-inch beard, and Laverne, I hope you had a permit to kill that turkey.
Yeah, congratulations, Vern. Nice bird. Nice bird.
Yeah, you're right.
It wasn't the best turkey hunting there ever was on record this year, neither. If you kill a turkey this year, you can consider yourself doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of doing pretty good, Wanda Babin and Uncle Leroy St. Pierre caught this nice mess of brim and catfish in Bayou Gauche on back in April. That's prime time for brim, April and May right there, using worms for bait. You know, that Bayou Gauche is an area that there's not a whole lot of people know about or go that direction right there, but that is one fine fishing area down in that area. And you and I have made a trip or two there before and done very well. Similar mess of fish, just like
That's
that right
exactly
there.
Right, we did really well. Me and Wesley made a trip there we called bass, redfish, catfish, and crabs.
Nice mess of fish, y'all.
That's right. All right, folks, thank you to Snow Seafood for being a big part of this photo segment here, and always got a good meal there every time I've ever been, man. I'm telling you, they'll take care of you over there at Snow's. Look, don't forget about sending us pictures. We can use as many as you want. Don't feel shy about sending them to Ascension Outdoors at etel.net or Ascension Outdoors at apnewsnetwork.com as well.
Hey, we see y'all in the next Ascension Outdoors. Y'all have a good time out there this summer. Be careful on the water, please.